Attention passionate San Francisco 49ers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC West and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on San Francisco 49ers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true San Francisco 49ers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and San Francisco 49ers fans. Let's get to the news. Now, folks, you don't want to miss this, because what I'm about to tell you could be one of the most significant developments in the NFC West this season. It's not just a rumor, it's a potential game changer. We're talking about the possibility that the San Francisco 49ers might be on the verge of making a bold move that could redefine their offense and their chances of going all the way to the Super Bowl again. And it all revolves around a very interesting situation happening with the Washington Commanders and their star wide receiver, Terry McLaurin. You see, the saga with McLaurin has been unfolding quite rapidly. It all started when the Commanders failed to come to an agreement with him on a contract extension. It's not uncommon for teams and players to have disagreements, but what's surprising here is how quickly things escalated. Instead of a smooth negotiation, the Commanders ended up delaying and dragging their feet, and that delay has now led to an outcome they surely didn't want. Terry McLaurin has requested a trade. Yes, a trade. And folks, that's a huge deal because McLaurin is not just any receiver. He's a legitimate top-tier talent, someone who can take a game over, make those contested catches, and be a true nightmare for defenses. What makes this situation even more urgent for the Commanders is the fact that if they don't plan to extend McLaurin, they're faced with a tough choice. Trade him now before he hits free agency and leaves for nothing, or run the risk of losing him for nothing when the season ends. It's a classic dilemma, but for the Commanders, it's a no-brainer to consider trading him while they still can get something in return. And who's the team that should be all in on this? The San Francisco 49ers, of course. You see, the 49ers are in a very interesting position right now because their wide receiver room, while talented, is also dealing with a series of injuries and uncertainties that could seriously hamper their chances this season. Heading into training camp, Brandon Ayuk was still recovering from an injury, and his availability for Week 1 remains a big question mark. That's a concern because Ayuk has been one of the most reliable and explosive receivers for San Francisco over the past couple of seasons. When healthy, he's a nightmare for defenses, combining speed, route running, and hands that just seem to get better every year. But with his injury status uncertain, the 49ers are left in a tricky spot. They need that top-tier receiver to step up, but right now, the depth chart isn't exactly reassuring. And if that wasn't enough, Jauan Jennings has now re-aggravated a calf injury that was already bothering him during OTAs. His future for the start of the season is now in question. It's a tough blow because Jennings has been a dependable presence for quarterback Brock Purdy, especially on those crucial third-down conversions and red zone targets. But with his injury setback, the 49ers are left scrambling for options. To make things worse, Jacob Cowing, a promising young receiver, is also missing time due to a hamstring injury. The hope is that Cowing can return in mid-August, but it's clear that the team's receiver depth is thinning out faster than they would like. So what does all this mean? Well, it's a clear signal that the 49ers need to bolster their wide receiver core, not just with depth, but with a proven, high-caliber talent who can come in and make an immediate impact. Enter Terry McLaurin. The idea of trading for him makes perfect sense. He's a talented, experienced receiver who can be a true number one target for Brock Purdy. Imagine the possibilities. McLaurin lining up on the outside, drawing coverage that frees up Ayuk when he's healthy, or even functioning as a primary option when needed. His speed, route running, and reliable hands would give the 49ers offense a new dimension, especially in critical situations. Adding McLaurin would also allow the 49ers some breathing room with Ayuk's return. Brock Purdy would finally have that top-tier receiver he's been missing, someone who can win those contested catches, stretch the field, and create mismatches. McLaurin's experience in the league, his ability to perform under pressure, and his overall consistency would be invaluable for the 49ers' offensive scheme. It's not just about filling a gap, it's about elevating the entire attack, making the offense more unpredictable and multidimensional. Now, let's talk a bit about the strategic fit here. The 49ers have always been a team that values versatility in their receivers. Brandon Ayuk is a fantastic route runner and deep threat. Joan Jennings provides physicality and red zone presence, and Jacob Cowing offers potential as a young, dynamic playmaker. But adding someone like Terry McLaurin would be the cherry on top. He's a proven commodity in the NFL, someone who can step right into that no. One role, especially in a system that already has a quarterback like Brock Purdy who thrives on timing and anticipation. If the 49ers do manage to pull off this trade, it would send a loud message across the league. It would show that they are serious about contending again this season, willing to make bold moves to strengthen their roster. And it's worth noting that this isn't just a hypothetical. With the situation in Washington, where McLaurin has made it clear he wants out, a trade could be imminent. The key is timing. If the 49ers act quickly, they could secure a player who might otherwise be headed to another team. From a historical perspective, the 49ers have always been a franchise that's not afraid to make aggressive moves when the time is right. They've built their team around strong defense, innovative offense, and smart personnel decisions. Adding a player like McLaurin would fit right into that mold. It's about maximizing Brock Purdy's potential, giving him a legitimate top target, and ensuring that their offense remains explosive and unpredictable. The NFC West is already competitive, with teams like the Seahawks, Rams, and Cardinals always lurking. But with a move to acquire McLaurin, the 49ers would send a clear message: they're here to dominate again. Now, let's not forget, this scenario isn't just about the present. It's also about the future. McLaurin is still relatively young, in the prime of his career, and has plenty of football left in him. His presence on the field could help the 49ers maintain their offensive consistency for years to come. Plus, it would give Brock Purdy a reliable target who can help him develop and grow as a quarterback, something that's crucial for sustained success. Of course, there are risks involved. Trading for a star player always comes with questions. How much will it cost in draft picks or other assets? Will McLaurin adapt quickly to the 49ers system? And how will the team's chemistry be affected? But given the current injury issues and depth concerns, the risk seems worth taking. The 49ers have shown before that they're willing to be aggressive when it matters most, and this could be one of those moments. So, as we look ahead to this upcoming season, it's clear that the 49ers are in a unique position. They have a talented core, a smart coaching staff, and a quarterback who's eager to prove himself. But to reach that next level, they need that extra spark at wide receiver. And if the rumors are true and they're considering a trade for Terry McLaurin, it could be one of the smartest moves of the offseason. It's a move that could reshape their offense and give them that edge they've been seeking. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUB algorithm to keep recommending the latest San Francisco 49ers news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, San Francisco 49ers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential move? Do you think trading for Terry McLaurin would be the right call? Would he be the missing piece to finally get that elusive Super Bowl victory? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the 49ers. We love to hear your insights, your predictions, and your hopes for this team. Remember, this season is shaping up to be one of the most exciting in recent memory, and the 49ers are right at the heart of it. I'll be back soon with more updates, more news, and more analysis, so stay tuned and keep supporting your team. The journey to another Super Bowl is far from over, and with moves like potentially acquiring McLaurin, it just might be closer than we think. Thanks for watching, and as always, go Niners!